Exactly. I missed my era.
Yeah, when Metallica blew
I
up.
literally got a banana clip in. Like, I'm ready for the 80s guys to bring it back.
You could make that like you guys could make that like your shtick, right? Every like bands like they like it's good for them to have a shtick or
Yeah.
like what's your what's your image? What's your thing that you do? Your gimmick, that's right. Like man, when I was in New England auditioning and trying to play in bands, I feel like every group that I auditioned for, they were really emphatic about, we have to have a gimmick, we have to have a shtick, if that's like costumes or like I don't know, like acting a certain way on stage, which like I guess is one way to do it. But it's funny when you're like auditioning new people because then it's like,
yes.
Are you good at being a clown? It's like,
Exactly.
I don't know, maybe. But you were gonna say something about your tell me about your practice space. So you guys practice. I really hate what's happening right here. I feel like I need to move this over.
So we practice at my house over in Rockville, Maryland, and it's literally just on the main level, right there in the living room. It's just cluttered up. It's like half practice space.
And this is your house? This is like your apartment?
Yeah, my house. I live with my dad, but yeah.
And he's like, just like set up the
yeah. He's all supportive. He helped me set it up and everything.
No way.
He was a drummer growing up as well.
Oh, so. Holy cow.
Yeah, he did more like marching band and things like that, and I guess I guess that's part of my musical influence as well came from him. He was more into like Zeppelin and Black Sabbath and like the classic rock, and then as I started playing and my taste gravitated more towards like classic heavy metal, thrash metal, and then eventually like new metal and like the early punk 2000s era.
So what was it like when you had to break the news to your dad that he didn't quite make the cut for being a drummer in your band? He was pretty upset about that, huh?
I never honestly came to mind.
Whoa, you didn't even ask him? Damn, that's brutal. Okay.
He was an automatic no.
No, but you guys...
And I'm like, no, it's my space.
It's literally the down home is your space.
This is your doing, Dad.
This
is your fault.
Yeah, you can blame it on him, and then you have literally taken over the space. Because now you rehearse. How many times a week do you guys rehearse there?
Usually every once in a while, twice. Thursdays are usually our day because that's when she's off work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got you. Oh, today's Thursday.
Yeah.
That's right. Sorry. It's been a whirlwind week for me. Wow. Okay. And then do you guys practice it? Oh, wait. Am I like canceling your practice right now?
No.
Please.
No.
We're in the middle of
our practice wouldn't have started till like 8:30 or 9 anyway.
Oh, that is true.
Oh, damn.
It's always late.
I was hoping you canceled for me, so now I feel less
We did.
special.
We did.
Okay.
100%.
I'll edit that part out. Okay. You guys canceled to be here with me. I get it. It's not even because I was interviewing. It was just because I'm that cool of a guy.
Yes, exactly. We just wanted to hang out with you.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn. So, okay, musical family. What about you? You got musicians in your family?
Yes. My whole family is like the choir for our church. So
wow.
I got into singing from my dad. So I've been singing in the choir since I was like 4. And
oh, damn. Okay.
Me and all my sisters and my dad were the choir. And
wait, so your family was the whole choir?
Yes.
There was nobody else in the choir?
We are the whole choir for our church.
Damn nepotism ass over here. That's crazy.
So
what if people want to join the choir though?
No, they can, 100%. You just have to like
be in the family.
Be good enough. I don't know. We have we have our group, and then it's like if you want to come in, you just have to make the cut, I guess.
Whoa. But seriously, you're well, I can't think of the word. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Going.
But
convicting yourself. That's what it is. You're convicting yourself.
There you go. Yeah. Me and all my siblings, we all played piano, like classical piano growing up.
Okay.
So I started that at the same time, probably like age 4. And then I got into like guitar at like 12. I like taught myself some chords, you know,
wow.
And then I started writing music and I was like, wait, I want to be a singer. I know what I want to do. Like ever since like 12
years
old.
How old were you?
I was 12.
You were 12.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is before or after you were singing in the choir?
This is after, a long time after. So I started singing when I was like, like really little. Like we'd go and sit and watch my sister sing, and then I started to sing, and then like just one at a time we start getting into the choir, and Dad teaches us everything because he was doing like choir music and stuff ever since he was a kid.
Oh wow.
So like yeah.
Okay. And wait, how many siblings do you have?
I have 6 siblings.
Wow.
Yes.
You are a Catholic family.
Yes, sir.
Irish?
100% trad Catholic. No, my dad's German, my mom's Palestinian.
Trad Catholic.
Yeah, we're trad. Latin mass.
No way.
Every Sunday.
Oh, damn. So you guys would sing in Latin then?
Yes.
Oh, that's sick.
We do do you know what polyphony is?
Oh, yeah.
Like the 4-part? Yeah, I'm the
Oh,
tenor.
yeah.
My dad's the bass. Veronica, my sister's the alto. Nina's the alto.
Oh,
Natalie's
your
soprano.
voice was too masculine to sing the woman part. Is that
No,
what happened?
it's funny just because
That's why she was perfect.
I
for us.
remember.
Whoa! Well, we're gonna get to having a female
Okay.
lead singer in a minute. We're gonna talk about how oppressed you are and all that stuff. It'll be
Yeah,
great.
exactly. Thank you. Women's rights, people.
That's right. That's right.
I remember the day we decided I was going to be the tenor. My sisters and my dad were practicing downstairs for a big midnight mass, and I come down and Veronica was trying to sing tenor and she couldn't do it. She couldn't hit the notes. And I was like, I can do it. So I sang and I was probably 8 or 9 maybe. And I sang and
Well, you could
he
hit
was
the low notes as a
Yes.
9-year-old.
Yeah, 9, 10 is when
wow.
I started doing tenor.
Oh, interesting.
And he was like, okay, you're the tenor now. And I'm like, yes.
Oh,
And
you wanted to be?
Oh yeah.
Wait, why is that?
This is going to sound terrible, but I think because my sister Natalie and I always had a lot of competition growing up.
Okay.
Because she was super smart and I'm not. She's in law school and
Oh, wow.
she's amazing. I love her so much. But we were I was very competitive. I wanted to be like Natalie growing up. So she was the star because she's the soprano. And I was like, you know what? My
gotcha.
thing is going to be being the tenor.
And she's in law school now.
Yes. She's
Got it.
fantastic. She's
And
amazing.
she's single?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Natalie, if you're watching this.
That's right. That's right. Wow. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. And okay. So you found something that she couldn't do.
Yeah. Not
it.
that because she can sing she can sing that low. Just
okay.
Not as well as I can. Sorry, Natalie. I love
Wow.
you. Sorry,
that's,
Natalie.
well,
I love
that's
you.
not getting edited out. That's actually going on the front page.
Oh,
so.
fuck. Sorry.
Wow. 6 siblings. So this is boring and nobody cares, but I'm interested. So how many girls and how many boys?
So 4 girls first. I'm
Wow.
the third.
Wow.
And then 2
Your
boys.
poor dad.
Yeah, he'll agree with you. 2 boys and then a little sister.
Wow. 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 Trad Catholics. Wait, what's the name of your parish?
St. Peter's and Paul's in Pennsylvania.
In Pennsylvania?
York, Pennsylvania.
Oh, your family lives up there.
No, we live in Maryland. We live in Howard County.
Sort of. I know it's a
It's
place
20
in
minutes from
Maryland.
Columbia. There you go.
You guys, you may or may not hate me for this, but those of us in Virginia, we just hate Maryland. Just everything about
I used
it.
to live. We lived in Virginia.
Okay.
We lived in Norfolk.
So what happened?
So
What did you do that you got kicked out? You had to go back to Maryland.
No, my dad's in the was in the Navy. He's retired now.
Oh, you said Norfolk, yeah.
Yeah, so he was
Southern Virginia
transferred.
is too different than
Yes.
Northern Virginia.
Yes, 100%. But we were in Norfolk, and then he got transferred up to Fort Meade. Well, he was working at the Pentagon first.
Okay.
But he also always wanted land. So we have a 17-acre farm now with sheep and chickens
Wow.
and all this stuff.
And
I'm
this
doing
is
a
in-
garden this year. It's going to be huge.
This is in Howard County?
Yes. Glen Elg.
Wow. And then you guys drive to York
Yes.
to go to Trad Mass.
Yes.
How far is that?
It's an hour and 15.
Okay, Howard County. Wait, you're coming from Rockville.
Yeah.
So you had to drive down to him.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So what's
He's about half an hour from me.
Oh, okay. So that's
And
not
it's
too
all
bad.
back roads, so there's never traffic.
That's the closest Trinitine Mass to you? There's no way.
So you know the SSPX?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
one.
you guys are SSPX.
No, we're not.
Oh, because you're
We
not
go-
schismatics.
Exactly.
You
But
want to be, though.
We go to the SSPX chapel in Upper Marlboro, DC.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes, once
I
in a
see.
while. Most of the time we go to the St. Peter's and Paul's in Pennsylvania. They're an independent chapel. So,
Wow, York is only an hour and 15. It's crazy.
yeah,
I guess
it's
my
not that
geography
bad,
is
honestly. We leave at 7:30, get there by 8:30.
Well, I guess for you guys, yeah, okay. You don't have to go to cross the river. Yeah, because when you're in Virginia, it's getting out to York is I got headshots from a guy out in in York. And
my God.
And I loved them. And I was like, man, I should get new ones from him. But it's I don't want to go all the way out there. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it's a little more for me.
Yeah,
so
that's
anyway.
fair.
Wow. Yeah, because I know. Sorry. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I guess it would be too far because I know they do Trad Mass at St. John's and McLean, and they do it at St. John's on Leesburg, but that would be way too far for you guys. Yeah. So I guess we might have more options over here. Maybe that's why I think.
Yeah.
You say Pennsylvania, and I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
It's honestly not that bad of a drive. It's really not. Yeah.
Farms.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Wow. And I've got so many questions. So how did how did all this happen? How did you guys like get together?
So
Take it away.
Because wait, this is kind of for my own personal like gratification. I remember first meeting you. Did I meet you at our Songbird show, or did I meet you at that Cherub Tree show where you were like, oh, I saw you at the Songbird show?
I think we like interacted briefly, but it wasn't like a conversation at Songbird. But then we had more of a conversation at Atlantis, and
that's right.
That's when I brought up
because that's when I remember I met you, and you told me then that you were going to start a band, and I feel like you even told me it was Velvet Divide, or did I just retcon that?
No, we had Velvet Divide at that point.
Okay,
That was July last year. Yeah, we just didn't have the social media yet.
Yeah.
We had just recorded our first single at that point, actually.
No way. Is that the one?
That was Unspoken. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, wait. Oh yeah. Because you guys don't have any other music out right now, or
we have 3 songs.
2 other
right
singles
now.
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then our album's coming out in August.
Nice. Okay. So rewind. Okay. So tell me what happened.
So our guitarist Ari and I used to be in a cover band together. We've been playing like almost 5 years now. It was called Redline, and initially the idea was, we were going to do like the 4-hour cover sets at these little dive bars, doing like crowd pleasers and stuff, just to kind of get some footage and gain a little bit of a following. And then we would transition over to originals. But then basically, long story short, we ran into a bunch of bumps on the road on the way to trying to do that with like singer changes, and then we kind of ran into some creative differences with some of the people in that group.
And this was you and Ari trying to find someone to sing with you guys.
Yeah, it was me, Ari, our former bassist, and then we had a bunch of rotating cast of different singers, and some just didn't work out for different reasons.
Got it.
And then, basically, I think ideally because of the creative differences mostly, not finding a singer was tough. I mean, I was constantly on Band Mix and Vamper and stuff, and then that's how we found her. She eventually fell out of the sky one day.
Dude, yeah.
And then
Band Mix, and that's so crazy that you know Vamper. That is, is that still around?
Yeah. I don't know Vamper. What's Vamper?
Yeah, Vamper. It's like Band Mix, but there's not as many options on Vamper.
It's more like a dating app, though.
Like this.
No, because there's literally a swiping.
You have to swipe.
You have to swipe.
Oh, that's funny.
The user interface is terrible.
Oh my God,
though. It's so bad. It's like I'm trying to think. It's like a chat room. It's like so glitchy.
Oh,
I'm trying to think of like what I would compare it to. When I would deliver packages for Amazon back in the day, there was like a you can message the customer if they lost their package. It's like whatever that was, which none of you guys know what that is, but just think of like the worst user interface ever. And like you'll send a message and it'll appear on the wrong side of the screen.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like Facebook dating or something.
Oh my
Craigslist,
God.
just like whatever the worst thing you can think of is. Yeah. Sorry. So keep going.
So pretty much as Redline was falling apart, I was trying to find a second band outlet around this time. I was trying to audition for other bands, but like some of them had already found drummers and stuff. And then I tried to start something with my roommate, but then he ended up moving away and whatnot. So then I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to start a second project myself. And this
was without Ari?
No, this was with Ari. That's what this project is.
Oh, got you. But before you weren't playing with him? Or?
No, we were playing together in Redline.
Got it.
But I was going to start something else. It's just that I didn't really know many other guitar players that had like the same type of writing sensibility that he had.
And how long have you two guys been playing together?
We've been playing together 4.5.
You and Ari?
Yeah, 4.5 going on 5 years since August of 2021. He and I met through, so he used to play in a wedding band with a friend of my dad's that he went to high school with.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, we met through him, and then he and I, it was like, when we first met, he was like, yeah, let's start a top 40 cover band and play at, dive bars and like make some money, maybe do weddings and corporate events. And I was like 17 at the time. So I was like, yeah, sure, because I had never really done anything like that. I had wanted to, because I was heavily influenced by a different friend I met during summer of COVID, who was also a part of Redline at the time.
Oh, holy shit.
And so I was just like, yeah, let's do it. I didn't really know anything. I just wanted to gain some experience and have like the feeling of playing shows and stuff. And so we did that for about 2 years, and then I knew eventually I wanted to transition to originals, and we were all on the same page in that regard.
Got it.
But what we didn't agree on was what type of style and what type of songs we wanted to write and everything.
You and Ari. It's just the two of you guys at this time?
No, it was me, him, and our bassist Daniel. And then we did have a singer at one point, but then he ended up having to leave for personal reasons. I won't get into that. But
oh man,
yeah,
should get into it. Did you guys fight? Yeah.
No. It's nothing wrong with him. We're still friends with him. We still love the guy.
Oh,
He just had his own personal reasons, is what I mean.
Got it.
And yeah, then like 9 months went by. You know, some people came into audition, some people were flakes and things like that. But then by the time that we found her, when I was already starting the second project, the creative direction was just not where we wanted it to be with the other band, and then it was just kind of becoming really tense and personal. I was like, this is supposed to be a fun thing, you know? It's supposed to be a time to relieve our stress and kind of just, you know.
So, and you don't have to like name names, like I don't need to know, but what was sort of like the biggest stress? Was it like songwriting stuff? Was it like schedule stuff? Like what was sort of like the biggest issue?
It was mostly songwriting sensibilities. Like our former bassist had a sensibility of you have to write like 5 bad songs to get to a good one. And like a lot of like his...
That is a way to do it, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's not... I don't hate that sensibility. It was just more so... Also, his style and taste of what he wanted to write wasn't necessarily what we wanted to do.
Sure.
You know,
that's huge. People underestimate
we don't like to... The thing is, we don't want to just appeal to one demographic. We want to write a bunch of songs that have their own unique personality, basically, which is something you'll notice over time, especially once we release this album, is
got it,
because we know that a lot of bands kind of write just the same type of material over and over again. We want to be a little bit more unique than that.
Sure.
But yeah, we don't want to just aim for one crowd. We want to aim for multiple crowds. So
I'm going to give you a little bit of pushback here, or just challenge you rather. Don't you want to find like what your niche is though, so that you can find like a pocket of fans that are like, oh, we like X or Y.
I mean, they still
not like a gimmick, but
well, the songs that we have written still work together well. It's just that, you know, every person that does listen to us will have different favorites, let's say. Like, for example, like you have this type of people that like, you know, more of our poppier stuff, and then you'll have this type of people that'll like our heavier stuff. It's kind of just, you know, like, it's just the idea that we have going on is just, we feel like the most successful bands are the ones that are most unique and most challenging, I guess.
Sure. Okay, so how many singers did you have to audition before you found Chloe?
I mean, I don't know the number off the top of my head. It was probably at least like 7 or 8.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, some of the...
Give me, like, who was...
The thing is, like, we had, like, 2 or 3 people that we did really like, and we would invite them into the band, but then they would just leave a week later because then they realized that they just don't want to commit to, like, the writing process or something.
Sure. Sometimes it's hard to mesh, even if you find somebody that you like. It's like, oh, we all get along, and then it's like... I mean, honestly, I've found even just, like, scheduling can be, like, a bitch if people just can't meet on the same day.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, like, do you have any fun stories about, like, auditioning, like, some people? And again, like, you don't need to name any names, but, like, any, like, crazy, like, shit happen?
Should I really get into that? I mean, Ari kind of gave me a hard time of bringing it up on the last show we did. But we had this one kid that, I guess he's from Europe or something, that... I guess he was a bit of a racist. I was living with... I had a black roommate at the time, and
dude,
he walked...
You totally should have hired him. No offense.
He basically walked right up to my black roommate, and he was like, hey, I'm not a racist or anything, but if I seem tense around you, it's because I've been, like, mugged or had...
That story kills me.
The guy sounds... he sounds based.
Yeah, actually,
he sounds sick. I want to hang out with that guy.
So I'm like, wow, that was a great first impression for...
Like, oh my God.
for your new bandmate.
That's so funny, dude. Wow.
And then he tried to back it off like the next day saying, oh, no, it's just my style of humor or something. I'm like,
oh, he was trying to make a joke.
Yeah, but I'm like, well, English wasn't his first language. I'll give him that benefit of the doubt.
Oh my God. I love this so much. Wow. So he was trying to make a joke in a second language. Wow.
Well, yeah.
I've done that before with like my Hispanic friends when I used to work in the restaurant industry. I used to have a lot of friends who couldn't speak very much English, and I would try to speak to them in Spanish. And you try to make jokes, and it's like the funny part is that the joke never lands. Because they're like, you're not using the language, right, idiot?
Pretty much.
Not that it was that guy, but I love that happened.
Yeah. No, our bassist was so pissed.
I think that's the
that.
best like singer that didn't work out story that you have.
Oh,
like that one.
So he had a great voice.
So good.
No,
he didn't.
Well, here's the thing. He was really good at like recording himself and doing like his own production and stuff. But when it came to like live performances or like singing in a room, he just didn't sound the same at all.
Got it. Really quick before I forget this, do you guys get more of a rush out of the recording experience or live or what's your take on that?
I mean, we really enjoy both, honestly. I mean, especially the producer we're working with, it's always a great time with him. And he's also a musician himself, too, so he really helps us a lot with...
Who's the guy who recorded you guys again?
So we're working with Eric Taft over in the Buzz Lounge.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of him. Very cool.
Yeah. He plays in the Great Heights Band. I'm not sure if you know them or not.
I've heard of them. You guys will find out I'm woefully uninformed about people in the scene. Okay. Not because I don't care, but I'm actually very new to the scene. Because I auditioned for my band only 2.5 years ago, and I didn't know anybody in the music industry. I'm sorry, I didn't know anybody in the DC music scene because I just lived in Virginia, and I was playing with my friends in Virginia, and then like I auditioned for them. And then I just started meeting a bunch of people, and I was like, oh, wow, I didn't know any of these bands. I didn't know any of this stuff. Like, I didn't really know anything.
That's actually the same for me. I didn't know. Yeah. I didn't really know anything about it either. Or like...
Yeah, and it's one of those things where, I mean, you're missing out on a lot, actually, because there's so many cool artists, and there's actually a lot of cool people, too. Like, I'm sure you guys have met a bunch of bands already. And producers and stuff, and everybody's like really chill. I feel like I don't really meet people with a lot of people with egos and stuff, which is really kind of nice.
Yes, 100%.
And I've done some stuff. This isn't like a resume thing. It's just like I met musicians in like other parts of the country, and you're always gonna meet people with egos in the performance industry. You'll experience that tonight with me. No, but like essentially, it's just refreshing to just see everybody is kind of
Yeah, they're all like working together. Everyone's like supporting each other.
It's cool. Like I was not aware of this. I was not plugged into it, and then when I was like, oh wow, it's really vibrant, and like you can go see a show pretty much any night of the week that you want, which is pretty fun.
Yeah. We have such a tight knit community here, and I think part of that has to do with the fact that. I mean, we have a pretty good scene here in the DMV, but it's not anywhere near as big as cities like New York, Nashville, or New Orleans.
Yeah.
So,
which like, there's something kind of nice about that, but I don't know if that's a good thing or not. You guys were talking about social media and how much you hate it, and you want it to be the '80s and stuff. And like, I agree. I mean, it's one of those double-edged swords, right? Where it's like, it's so great now that there's no gatekeepers, but now that the floodgates are open, it's like so hard to get noticed. So then it's like you have to be your own marketer.
Yes.
And then labels like don't want you unless you can do your own promotion. So it's weird. It's like, would I trade that? It's like, sure at first glance, but then it's like, is it worse? I mean, I don't know. Like it's all we have is what we have.
Yeah.
But I'm getting distracted now. So I want to go back. So you were auditioning singers. What was your deal? Like, what made you so you made a band mix account? Is that how they found you? So tell me why that happened.
Because I didn't really know where to go with my music career. I had recorded a couple songs on my own, just like produced them by myself, working with a guy who made like backing tracks for me.
Okay. And this was all in Latin? This was all church music?
My dad wishes. And I was like, I really want to like perform live. Like that was my thing. I worked in the restaurant industry too. And the old restaurant job I had, my boss let me play there a couple times, like just me and my acoustic guitar. I brought my keyboard in, just a couple like weekend shows.
That's kind of how you got your reps.
And so I went online and I literally Googled like, how do you join a band? I was like, and then band mix came up and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't even know this was a thing. So
and
then
now
I made
you're
a
like,
profile.
I wish it was the 80s when you couldn't Google things and ask ChatGPT how to get in a band.
Oh my God, I don't use ChatGPT. I hate AI. But
it's both the best time and the worst time to be a band, I guess.
Well, I mean, we could talk about,
like you said, like it is what it is.
We could talk about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were playing some guitar and piano at this restaurant that you were working at. Nice.
Yes. And actually made really good tips from those gigs.
Nice.
But
was it better than when you were like serving or bartending?
Actually, yeah. Like one of the nights I made like $80 in tips from like just like random people who come in.
Wow.
Like drop $1 or whatever.
So you got into the music industry for the money then?
Yeah, exactly. I'm just here for the money, folks. But
all $80 worth of tips.
Dude, it was crazy. I was like 16. It was like my dream come true. It was like, wow.
You're like, I don't need that much to live on, honestly.
Seriously. So. I got a car. I can sleep in it.
That's funny.
But then there was this other band that I like was kind of auditioning for. It was mostly just like the drummer who was running the whole thing and like bringing us in to like audition to see if we could make a band. It didn't end up working out. And then I kind of like gave up on band mix for a while. Not like gave up, but I low-key forgot about it. And then I started getting these emails like, musicians are looking at your profile. And I was like, what? And so I open it again, and I have like 3 or 4 different bands who had contacted me being like, hey, you messaged me.
Oh, wow.
Being like, you want to be like, come be part? And so I wrote back to all of them, and Noah was one of the guys who had messaged me, and he is the one who got back to me first. So
wow, okay, this is, nobody cares about this either. This is just sort of an insider baseball thing. Were you paying for a band mix account?
No.
Oh, wow.
No.
But you can receive messages even if you're not
You
paying.
can receive messages. You can't send
You
messages.
just can't send them.
I learned that the hard way the other day because I was trying. We're looking for a new bassist right now.
Oh, I think you mentioned that. Yeah,
and I was like trying to send out messages, and I texted him. I was like, you have to pay for this. I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
You can send the messages.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, if you guys are all in the band together, it's just like a band expense, right? You can all pull your cash together for that sort of a thing.
Yeah.
I think, and I feel like they're always having discounts. Anyway, that kind of stuff is not interesting. But where was I going with this? Oh, okay. Wait, so you had made a profile, but you had never reached out to anybody on there?
No, I made a
So
profile.
what was it for?
I don't really know 100% what I was doing. Like I was just trying stuff.
Okay.
So I put like my advancement level, and I put what I played, and that was like it actually. And then I had people start messaging me. And
wait, did you have any like tracks online?
Yeah, I had some music already out on Spotify.
Okay,
and,
gotcha. So they could listen to what you sounded like.
So I put some tracks up there. I think I had 3 songs out when I made my profile.
Oh, okay.
And then I put them on there, and then people started messaging me, and Noah was the first person who actually got me in for a live audition after that first band that I was working with.
Okay, so you've just confirmed something for me. This is how it is for women. They get on these apps and they never have to message anybody. They just get messaged all the time.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. Even on
the privilege of being a woman.
even on when you're a musician as a woman, you just get messaged by bands.
Just waiting for someone to cast the bait.
Okay, so
we just sit here and look pretty.
I mean, there's I could probably make a joke about that, but
okay,
we're gonna move on.
Okay.
Okay, so you reached out to Chloe on Bandmix, and she was like, okay, cool, I'll come and audition. Now, were you like, when it comes to like finding a singer, did you want a female singer? Did you want a male singer, or were you just kind of like, I don't really care, I just want someone?
For the second project, I think I was preferring having a female one, but I wasn't like fully like no on males though. But like when we messaged her and then she came in, so. Like I mentioned earlier, when we were transitioning into this new band, when Redline was slowly, falling apart, the idea was, because we were, I guess the creative direction, although we were struggling a lot with it in our old band, it was more, it was clear that it was going to be more on like the harder, like post-metal core type of side, like Bullet for My Valentine, and A Day to Remember type stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to do something that's a little bit more lighter, like more on the pop punk-yes type of era.
Okay.
So when I listened to her 3 singles, I was like, I think her voice could fit the direction. But your 3 singles was more like computer generated type of stuff. It wasn't raw instruments, so it was more like, okay, well,
can I find them online?
So it's more like, maybe we can't replicate this live, but
my DIY
but the idea and the style was there. So. And then once you came in, so it was December of 2024, and then obviously the holidays and stuff, so nobody had time around then. So January 25, when you first came in, I remember you walked in and you just had like this aura around you before you even touched the mic. So I was like, okay, she's gonna kill it, because like I had seen, because we auditioned so many people in the previous band, I kind of got used to the feeling of knowing, okay, this person's probably legit, or no, this person's kind of not really, or so yeah, it ended up working out from there. And
wait, what did you have her do when she came in?
We just picked.
Did you guys do covers?
They had sent me like we did
like
list.
We did like 2 or 3 covers, because at the time it was gonna be like a mix of like pop punk originals and a mix of covers.
But didn't
as
you
well.
send me like the set list from one of your previous gigs?
Oh yeah, that too. So because the way we used to audition people was just by sending them two or like our whole set list of songs that we played in Redline when it was the 4-hour cover sets.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, hey, just pick 2 or 3 of these songs and we'll play them together because we already knew them.
Oh yeah.
So it was just kind of the easiest way to do that and kind of feel our vibe as a band. And then after that, we talk about what are your creative goals and where do you see yourself going with this type of thing. And so yeah, you pretty much checkmarked all the boxes. And then we did have a different bass player before Grant, and then she ended up not working out because she only wanted to do the cover thing, and I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's all cool and all, that's what you want to do, great, power to you. It's just not what we wanted to do.
I mean, that's probably the biggest thing that could be a point of differentiation, though, because if like somebody wants to do like 4-hour cover gigs versus like trying to book like smaller venues for 45 minutes playing originals, I mean, that's a really different type of thing.
Yeah.
It's definitely a completely different dynamic, definitely, different scene and everything. What's
your guys' philosophy on like writing and recording a song and making it sound the same live? Do you guys have like a philosophy on that or what?
So usually Ari will bring like a guitar riff structural idea to the table, and then, we'll just jam to it for a bit to see if it sticks, and if it does, great, and then she'll just go home and write lyrics for it.
Okay.
And then we'll just keep it going from there. And then by the time we bring it to the studio, and Eric has also been a great help with helping us actually solidify the idea. So he'll bring it from like good to great because, he's also a musician himself. So he'll tell us like, hey, this verse should be like 2 measures shorter, or maybe you should add like this type of fill over here, just to kind of...
Wait, Eric is the bassist?
No, Eric's our producer, Eric Taft.
Oh, he's the producer. I'm so sorry. Got it. So he'll help you with the songwriting and stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, are you guys going in with songs not being finished?
Not with them not being finished. The ideas are fully there. He just makes them even better than what we already envisioned.
Oh, true.
He's not writing the songs for us.
Well, no. I mean, I wasn't implying that, but I know bands will go in there with like ideas and then they hash them out in the studio, which is obviously way more expensive.
And that's totally fine too. Yeah.
Well, if you got the money for it, I mean, because I mean, if you don't know what you're playing, it can get kind of like.
That's true. Yeah.
I can't control the volume from here, so I might have to abandon this idea. You said something that made me think though. So how when she walked in and she auditioned for you guys, I'm kind of curious about the dynamic. So you kind of seem like you do a lot of the reach out and the scheduling and the stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm
okay.
I'd take care of like a lot of
Noah's the man.
So you do a lot of the like outreach to the venues and like the promoting.
I do all the
like
booking and the social media promoting and stuff like that.
Okay.
I mean, it's a team effort at the end of the day. We were talking about this like on the way over here that it was. I guess one of the issues we do sometimes bump into is like scheduling for days specifically for like recording content and stuff, because like that's the thing about trying to get yourself out there. It's not just about practicing a set list and then playing shows and stuff, you want to kind of get people interested into what you're doing and want to listen to you.
The whole content thing. Scheduling time for content, it's like kind of necessary. There's like a whole,
it's like herding cats sometimes, because like there'll be times where like she's available but then Ari's not available, and vice versa and things like that.
I mean, you could do content with just like a couple of you guys or one of you guys.
Yeah, that's true for sure. Yeah.
Got it. All right, give me a solo song.
Okay. Should I do one of the ones
we don't have to play
you're older now?
We don't have to play the whole thing. Like, what did you have on your profile that they would have heard and been like, "Oh, she might be a good fit," type of a thing?
Am I the problem?
Or maybe I should ask you.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Well,
or did you not remember?
So the 3 I don't think I do remember the first
I kid
3.
you not. My bandmates, they went on my, because they found me on Bandmix too.
Okay.
By the way. In fact, I think every band I've ever played in, have I met them on Bandmix? That could be a thing. But you ask them to this day, what they listen to of mine, and they'll never be able to tell you.
Yeah.
Their firstborn child could be hanging over like lava, and they would not be able to save him. I promise you.
I'm guessing.
Am I the problem?
By CJS. Yeah, that's my name.
CJS.
Isn't that also a Morgan Wallen album or something?
Am I the problem?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think actually maybe you're right.
Plagiarizing. Is this it?
Yes, sir.
Let me turn the... Oh, can't go down.
I didn't want to be your savior. Didn't want to be your knight in shining armor.
that.
No, you're good.
Okay, wow. So this is like very pop.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
But like I put out like I have like my first 2 songs were pop. Then I put out a country song. Then I put out like a punk rock song.
Oh wow.
Then my last one I did was like indie pop that I just put out. I think I just put it out like when was that? March 28th.
It was the
March
day,
28th.
it was the day after the Whammies. Actually.
Oh yeah, March 29th. March 29th.
The 29th, yeah.
Oh, so you're still like releasing some of your own music by yourself.
I do.
And do you just do that like by yourself,
Yes.
or like you mix it all?
No. So
damn.
I do that by myself. Like I have a guy who I work with for the backing tracks, and I'll like give him the idea I want. He'll make it, and then I go and I do tweaks with him and be like, I want this there, I want this there, and then I'll go into the studio and I'll send my producer the backing track with like the stems and stuff.
Oh,
and
okay.
Then,
so you have a guy who's making like the instrumentals, which are all synthetic.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
What about the indie stuff? Like, do you play guitar?
I
on that,
do,
or-
but I haven't recorded any like of my own instruments for any of my backing tracks yet. But that's like my goal. That's what I want to do eventually. Is like I want to be able to play all the instruments and just do it all myself.
You let her have a solo project.
Sorry,
Well, she already had it before we found her, but
I'm breaking the rules, y'all.
what I always tell people in general, I mean, our guitarist also plays in a Latin band. I'm like, play as many bands as you want as long as you can balance it and still have the same type of commitment,
Oh, damn. When is he going to be racist against since your roommate had issues?
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay. So you're all freelancing. Oh, let's see if we can break up the band. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's cool though that you guys like are doing that stuff. Kind of. I'm curious. Okay, so I have only heard the one song because I didn't know that you guys had 2 other songs. Again, my bad. Wow. This is how you don't do it, guys. You got to do your research before people come over. Let's see. I'm drawing a blank. Okay, so you kind of had heard her stuff, and it was okay. It sounds like she kind of has like a little bit of some different vibes with some of the different songs that she does. Was that the type of thing that you were listening to when you first found her, or?
Well, at the time, like the idea of what we wanted to do with the second band was there with her solo project. It just wasn't like easy to replicate with like raw live instruments. Like she has, as you heard, a lot of like synthesizing and things like that.
Oh,
so.
you guys wanted to recreate some of your songs.
Well, we do with one
There's
of them.
one of the songs
There's one
that we want to redo.
Oh, okay. Do you want to re-record or just play it live?
We'll probably
We want to re-record it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. That's cool. So there'd be more than one version online.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much.
that's fun.
Yes.
That's fun. Finish.
Yeah.
before I go
So
on
the
that.
idea was there, at the time, and then we also operated under a different band name as well before, and then once Redline initially split up April of last year, we had 3 songs that we wrote in that band that Ari and I were like, hey, why don't we just try it with this group? Because we were still kind of finding our identity and our footing. So we're like, why don't we just bring them over here and see if it actually works out, just to try it. And if it doesn't, then so be it. Because they were really like full ideas. It was always looking down, tongue-tied, and jaded, I believe. And then we were like, yeah, let's just bring them over, see if it works out. And then it did. And so once we kind of found our footing, and then we went to studio for the first time. So I guess to also touch on like the name as well, and we'll get to that, like because I'm sure that's one of your questions.
Well, I do want to know where you guys got the name.
So we started off as Melon Horizon. And
Melon Horizon.
Yeah.
Is that like influenced by Blind Melon or?
I didn't even think about that until someone else pointed it out. And then I was like, yeah, that is true. No, it was more, because at the time it was going to be more like the poppy type of idea because we were doing like the more hardcore stuff in Redline.
Oh, true.
And so, but once we brought 3 of the songs from that band after it split up into this band, we're like, yeah, the name, all of us were kind of on the fence about it in our own way. But I think the nail in the coffin for why we needed to change it was when we went into the studio for the first time to record Unspoken. And I was the first one that showed up to one of the sessions, and I just asked Eric straight up, like, hey, do we sound like a serious band with this name? And he's like, no, not at all.
Wait, it was Melon Horizon?
Yeah.
It's like Bring Me to the Horizon and Blind Melon.
I mean, it sounds like, it just sounds
it's like a Dragon Ball Z fusion.
Yeah, it just sounds like something that would be more for like a reggae jam band type of thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like Tedeschi Trucks or something.
Oh, wow. So your producer was like, nah, you got to change the name.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, wow. Okay. So wait, this is when you went into the studio.
Yeah, the first.
So then what
song.
happened?
So the first time we went to the studio was the same week I had a trip to Morocco for 3 weeks after that. And so I was like, all right, guys, this is an elephant in the room we need to address. And at first, Ari was kind of hesitant because naming the band is, I'm sure everyone says this, but it's really the hardest part of the process.
It's brutal,
because all the best names are already taken.
Wait, why did you go to Morocco?
Well, I have family that lives there. I'm half Moroccan.
No way.
I lived there
cool.
I lived there for 6 years. I was born and raised here in Maryland, but I lived there for 6 years from when I was 9 up until I was 15. I moved back like 6 months before COVID happened, and then that was around the same time I got back into music and everything.
Damn, what's the food like over there?
It's really
good.
Yeah. You can't have anything like that over here. You'd have to try it yourself over there.
Morocco, is it safe over there? Like, is it chill?
No, very much so. Yeah.
Nice. That's like the top of Africa, right? It's like across the Mediterranean.
Yeah, it's northwest Africa. It's like right beneath Spain and Portugal.
Oh, okay. Oh, got it.
So there's a lot of European influence into Morocco as well. Like our second language is French, and then Arabic is the main language. But we have like
can you speak Arabic?
A little, like enough to get around.
Just not in airports.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, my ancestors would not have liked your ancestors. I guess being from Italy, it's like
yeah.
That's sick though. That's really cool, man. There's so many places I'd love to go visit. Okay, so you were there, and then you came back, and then you guys were like, oh shit, we gotta make a band name.
So when I first landed, I was like, let's address the elephant in the room. We need to change. This name doesn't fit the type of sound we seem to be going for now. And so
which was what? Can you define that for me?
Honestly, we're still trying to figure that out now. I guess like the easiest like if people ask, just alt rock is usually what I tell people.
Okay. I mean, that means anything though.
Pretty much. I mean, like I said,
that's the point.
Well, that is the exactly. With the uniqueness of each of our songs and stuff, it's really you can't get more simple than that.
Got it.
But I was like, all right, let's all come up with a list of names, and then let's just figure out. Let's set a date for by the time I come back. Let's solve it before then. And so we all came up with a bunch of different names, and so I don't even remember some of the ones we came up with, but we always ran into the instance of 2 of us would like it, and then another one wouldn't. Yeah. So like we need to find one that all of us like, and so.
And you were in the band at this time.
Yes.
Okay.
And so I think. I don't know if it was you or Ari who brought Velvet Divide to the table.
It was Ari because he called me and he gave me like those 3 names that he had auditioned.
He called you those names?
No, he called me to like
a lot of slurs and racism happening.
And I was like, yeah, Velvet Divide. Because he like called me and that was one of the options. I was like, that's sick.
Where did he get that?
I actually have no idea.
I think he just got a bunch of words and put them together, and he was like, Velvet and Divide sounds
You
good
never
together.
asked him like what that means?
No, I did. He was like, I did. He was just like, no, I was just taking a bunch of random words together to see what flows the best. But Velvet Divide was just the one name that all of us really liked, so as soon as we all liked it, we're like, okay, done. Pretty much it.
So nobody was like, oh, this like means X or Y.
It doesn't mean anything.
I mean, maybe that'll change eventually. We haven't really gotten that deep with it, to be honest.
Okay,
it was just a cool name.
I'm not
like,
I'm not gonna tell you who in my band said this, but I was like, oh, Velvet Divide, like that kid Noah we met at the show, like his band's Velvet Divide, and they were like looking at some of the clips. This was back when you had just told me, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna say which of my band members said this, but they were like, oh, that's like an innuendo for vagina.
Oh, that's funny.
So I was like, oh, wow. I was like, oh, I guess that's kind of clever, yeah. So I was assuming that's what it was.
Don't we have a band in the area called Wet Vag?
Bro.
I think we do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we do, actually, yeah.
You guys are the subtle version of that. That's crazy, wow. I actually did not know that. Man, I'm just like outing myself.
I think there is.
Not knowing all the DC trivia.
I didn't know that at all until you just brought it up.
I didn't know that either.
I don't.
Well, no. Here's the funny thing.
Well, I don't know if that's like literally a thing. He was just like, oh, I think that's what it referred. I don't know if it's like an official thing or not. I think maybe he was reading into it. I don't know. I'm pretty like naive with these things. Like,
I mean,
I probably would have said wet vag and like not knew what that was referring to. So that's like how dense I am, honestly. So.
I mean, I had looked up Velvet Divide as a name on Google before we like did anything.
Oh, okay.
Nothing really popped up. I saw a lot of comparisons to like Velvet Divorce, which I guess I don't remember the exact definition.
What's that?
I think it's like. I don't know if it's like the end of a Cold War or something like that. I mean, I don't remember exactly.
Okay, so so this just means that my one bandmate, who I'm not going to mention, is just really horny all the time. So we're just moving on from that.
Well, actually,
he's a healthy
got
guy.
his eye on the prize.
Yeah. Well, in our old band, we did open at Pearl Street Warehouse for Steel Panther. I don't know if you know those guys or not, but
Steel Panther. Oh my God, yeah. You guys opened for them when?
It was November of 2022. We opened for them at Pearl Street Warehouse. Now, we had no idea that they were...
Oh, no, this is your old band.
Yeah, our old band.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, they're pretty big.
I know.
Wow. Did you get to meet them?
Yeah, we did, and we got
Holy
pictures from
shit. Oh, my God.
Satchel is definitely a great guy to talk to, for sure.
I'm not like super intimately involved, but I know their shtick, and I know that they're hilarious, and I've heard their music. My sister loves them, but yeah. That's so crazy. Wow. Good for you, man.
Yeah, it was honestly just a surprise. We had no idea that they were playing. We just, we had this show. It was for a friend's birthday party. So our old guitarist in Redline, our rhythm guitarist, so his uncle was the CEO of DistroKid at the time. And so he got in.
Noah has the craziest connections.
Yeah, well, how are you going to take advantage of that? I mean, you need to take advantage of that somehow. I don't know how, but...
Yeah. I mean, we'll get to that in a minute, but
he's going to. Stay tuned.
So he got us. So yeah, he got us this show at Pearl Street Warehouse, and he was like, "Hey, there's a surprise artist that's going to be on it." And so none of us had any idea what it was about. But then we show up to the venue, and then we find out it's Steel Panther. We're like, "Oh shit!" Because like we were all big fans of them at the time. And
Wait,
everything.
they didn't advertise that show?
They didn't at all. It was for a private birthday party for his dad, for Jack's dad, Seth.
Oh, I see. Yeah, and you had said that. I just missed that. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so how are you gonna take advantage of the CEO of DistroKid?
Well, so Jack, he left the band way before everything went the way it did. Like he goes to college now in Syracuse.
Wow, so he fired your only connection to DistroKid.
he just he might well, he's graduating in 2 years, so I'm gonna be like, hey, if he moves back to the area, you want hop back on this again and stuff. So
my God. That's so funny.
No, he's still a great friend of ours. I mean, he was a guy I met during summer COVID that really roped me back into
that's
music
awesome.
and everything.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
I mean, I had played drums when I was really young. I used to go to Bach to Rock music school, and I would do the summer camps and stuff.
Oh,
there.
yeah, sick.
But when I was growing up, I didn't really stay consistent on it. Not because I didn't want to. I just had other things.
It's tough,
that
man. Yeah,
distracted me and
stuff. You
stuff.
got to put time and energy into that. So.
But then once I met him, and I guess he was also in between bands at the time. But he was 14 and I was 16 at the time. And then I just heard him just shredding, just straight up Master of Puppets or Megadeth and Van Halen. I was like, damn, that sounds sick. Now,
I was like, that's my shit.
Yeah, because a lot of my influences came from my dad, like I said.
Yeah.
And so I was like, dang, guy, that's sick. And then we started, hanging out a lot that summer. And then, that the following year after I met Ari was when we formed the band together, Redline. And then our former bassist, Daniel, was somebody that Ari actually went to UMBC with.
Oh, okay.
And so.
What are some of your biggest influences?
When I was younger, or now that I'm in the rock band?
Why did you want to become a singer? Who made you other than your parents?
Taylor
in the choir?
Swift. 100%.
This is the portion of the show where we just basic white girl.
Yes. I was making Noah listen to my white girl music on the way here.
Well, to be fair, though, you were playing the 2010 album.
Yeah,
that's probably the one I respect the most.
I was getting him into
the other ones
better
are just
than
not.
Revenge.
I'm just not.
Haunted.
I'm just not a crazy pop.
Shout out to Taylor's
personally.
rock era. But I heard Love Story for the first time.
Wait, I can't let this. Wait, you had never heard that before?
No.
Oh, you mean back in the day? Yeah. Sorry,
Yes.
Sorry. You were introducing him to Taylor Swift. Hold on a second. You just said I can't let this slide. You just said that you are not that interested in pop music, but you just told me you want to do pop punk.
Yeah, I'm more on the high energy, with a bit of distortion type of pop punk. Not
He's
really.
not into,
I'm not
Sabrina
into
Carpenter.
I'm not into the generic MGK or
I love
that
MGK,
type of.
by the way.
Yeah, his actually
guess
most recent rock album is
His
pretty neat.
album
When I think
was
of
so good.
when I think of pop punk, I think Blink 182 and then Yellow Card and things like that.
Got you. Okay, sorry. Getting back
No,
to you.
you're good.
So you heard Love Story by Taylor Swift when you were how old?
Yeah, probably 12. This is right before I started learning guitar.
Oh, okay.
And, teaching myself guitar. Yeah. So I heard that and I listened to it probably every day for weeks on end, just over and over again. I loved it. And then I remember singing Haunted for my sister and she was like, wow, Chloe, you could really be a singer. And I was like,
Oh, wow.
oh, wait.
Is this the one that you fight with all the time?
No, this was Veronica. This is my oldest sister.
Okay, gotcha.
And she was like, wow, yeah, you could really, like, you could actually be a singer. And then I was like, wait, I'm going to be a singer. And then I just went from there. I was like, never looked back and knew what I wanted to do, 100%.
Okay, so you were like, I want to do like pop music and stuff like that. So what was like auditioning for these guys who are like in a band? Were you like, was there an element of like, oh, I might have to compromise, or oh, I'm interested in trying something new? Like, what were your kind of thought process?
Well, I didn't really know what to expect going in because the band I had worked with before was a lot more like we did like Piano Man. Like we went into the studio and recorded like Piano Man, and we recorded like a Miley Cyrus song cover that we did. So like it was very different, a lot more chill music style wise. And then I came with them and I no, like I love what don't get me wrong, but they sent me their set list and I don't even remember some. Do you remember some of the songs that were on there? Like
I think like what Everlong was on there.
Yeah, like it was just a bunch of rock stuff basically. Got it. I was like, oh, okay, so this is what the deal is.
Sugar We're Going Down was on there.
Like
oh, got it.
I was like, okay, well, let's just go. Because I didn't know if my voice, at that time, I hadn't put out my own, I did like my own punk rock song. So I hadn't put that out yet. And I wasn't sure how my voice would sound with that kind of music. Because like my influences were like Taylor Swift and Adele. Like I was so into Adele.
Got it. Did you ever do musical theater ever?
No, I did not. I was homeschooled. Curious. So we were all homeschooled.
Well, I was too. But
okay.
So I just got out.
So was I actually.
No way.
I know.
Oh my God. We're going to change this to the homeschooling podcast.
I love that.
I guess I just got out a little more than you.
Yes, 100%. Like they talk about stuff about sports and video games. Like I don't know, what was that thing that you sent in the group chat?
Oh, so
like
one of the
Super Mario.
So one of the ideas
something.
one of the ideas I have for like a TikTok and Instagram reel is like a Super Smash Bros parody.
I didn't
where
know what that was.
It's showcasing each of the bandmates' strengths and weaknesses type of thing.
Wow, you didn't know what Super Smash?
No, and I was like, what is that? And both Ari and Noah went sad.
Well, I mean, not to be sexist, but like you are a woman, so you never played Super Smash.
No, we didn't play video games growing up.
Wow.
So like that was like getting out into the real world and realizing that like everyone plays video games. I was like, whoa, this is what people do.
What about like TV? Were you guys allowed to watch TV?
We didn't have cable. We watched movies together.
Movies though.
Like we watched, Pixar. That was like the family movie night was Pixar.
How old were you when you saw like your first like PG-13 or R-rated movie?
Oh, young actually, because my dad.
He's like, fuck it.
My dad really likes action movies.
Okay.
So like my favorite movies growing up were Star Wars. Like that's not PG-13.
Also
or whatever,
not R.
But like I loved like the action stuff, like getting into that because like that was my shit. And then he started. We'd watch like Terminator together, and we'd watch like.
Oh wait, did you not know that Star Wars is not rated R?
No. I knew that. I knew that. I don't live that much
Movies
under a rock.
Movies get a lot more graphic.
No,
I don't know if you know
he
this.
started like playing more and more graphic because he really likes action movies. My mom hated it, but my dad loved it, and we'd like bond over that. So
I think my upbringing might have been a little more strict than yours because like even after we were like teenagers, like 16, 17, living in the house, my parents were like, no R-rated movies, no PG-13 movies. Like when I went to college, I was like, I'm free. So it was like, yeah, that's kind of wow. Wait, so how do your parents feel about you singing like in a rock band? Is it kind of like, or is it kind of like, like
it's
what's
not
their
favorite?
It's not their favorite.
You want
thing.
to tell about the time when you were like in your room and you were like trying to scream the high notes of always looking down?
Yeah, they're not. My dad's not a big fan of modern music in general, like just as a whole. And I actually understand a lot of his reasoning for it because he's got like the music industry is super like messed up, and I 100% get all of that. But him and I think the thing we really disagree on is like whether this like modern music has artistic value or not. Because he's into like Gregorian chant and classical,
which is super metal, by the way.
Awesome, 100%.
Listen to the Hue,
100%. I love all that stuff, but like we'll disagree on like whether like does rock music actually have artistic value? Are you actually adding something good into the world?
Yeah.
So we'll go back.
Because my dad gets bent out of shape about the whole like like these guys led such debaucherous lives, so the music must have something in it that's bad, and it's like, well, you can separate like the artist. Also, like the person is still objectively good.
Yes.
Like that they exist.
Yes.
So it doesn't mean they're like pure evil. You know what I mean?
100%.
So. We don't need to get all pretentious and philosophical about art, but it's an interesting conversation to me because because my parents were like, it was like pulling teeth because my first band was in high school because I joined drama club in high school and there were guys in that group that wanted to join a band and I was like, oh my God, that sounds like the coolest thing. And I'd never heard any rock music really before that. And that was sort of my gateway. And my parents, like, they fought me like the entire way. Even to this day, it's like, they would never admit it, but they kind of tolerate the fact that I'm in a band. Like my dad will come to shows and he's like supportive now, which is like huge. Like, because we were never like that before, but it's like, it's not his thing. Like he comes there for me, not for the music.
Never come to one of my shows. Because it's like, for him, it's like, which I understand this and I actually like that he's like, it's like a moral high ground, like a moral standpoint for him, you know? So he's not going to like let his morals go, which I think, like, if you have morals, stand up for them. Like, sure. Don't let them just be thrown under the rug. Don't be like, oh, I'm just going to come to your show just to see you. Like, no. I'd rather me, like, change your mind intellectually, and then you can come see. Like, I don't want you to be here just because you want to see me, and plus he wouldn't do that. And I appreciate that from him. But actually, funny that you mentioned how like you first got it. My first rock band that I loved was Shinedown. Like that's my favorite.
Oh
band.
Yeah.
So, like I got into all that older Shinedown, Daughtry, what are some other ones like 3 Doors Down, like all that stuff.
Yeah, that early 2000 stuff. Yeah. You like Nickleback?
I love Nickelback.
Oh, you just said that on camera.
I love Nickelback, and I'm not afraid to admit it.
Bro, I was so into Nickelback when they first. Oh my gosh, when they were huge. Yeah, it's just like become popular to say you hate Nickelback. I mean, like objectively,
Never.
Chad Kroger's got an amazing voice.
Oh,
I mean,
he does.
You're gonna
and he's gorgeous.
Oh my God. He was the Romeo you were thinking about when you were listening to Taylor Swift.
Exactly.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Exactly.
That's so funny. Wait, there was something I was gonna say. Well, yeah, it's funny because because I sing in the choir at my church.
Okay.
There are traditional Latin masses close to me, but not to get into the weeds about like spirituality and my own personal faith life, but I felt really called to being at this parish, especially because like it used to be, and you'll get this more than anybody watching this or anybody, but like it used to be like it needed to be kind of converted, and so the diocese came over and they're like kind of slowly healing it. Like they just this Easter moved the tabernacle into the center.
Wonderful.
After like literally like 40 years of just and it looks like a Protestant church on the outside and all this stuff. And I love my Protestant brothers and sisters, but the churches are ugly. I'm sorry. And so they finally put a crucifix in the center, and it's like it's starting to look like a real church again. Anyway, I just felt a really calling to just be at that church and just like, hey, I'm going to try to contribute and like, you know, sing there and all this stuff. Why am I telling you this? Because I can't remember. Something about...
It was a good story, though.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, no, I'll tell you why. Because, like, I'll tell people, like, oh, yeah, I sing in the choir at my church and stuff. And people immediately think, like, oh, so, like, is there, like, a band? Do they play, like, rock music? And I'm, like, very adamant about this. Like, at church, it's Gregorian chants and Latin music. That is what I want in church.
100%.
And in the bars... I don't want Christian gospel music. I want rock music.
I have had so many, like, I have a lot of Protestant family, extended family. So they'll always ask me, like, why don't you do Christian gospel, like, rock? If you like rock, like, why don't you? I'm like, no. I sing Latin for God, and I sing English for me. Like, it's not that it's not, like, all my music's for him, obviously. But, like,
and this is not to bash, like, Christian music.
Not at all. There's actually some Christian music I like, but...
Well, I hate all of it. So.
Oh, okay.
No.
He's just a hater, guys.
I just hate all of it. No, but, like, I just think that's, like... I think with people who are maybe a little more religious-minded, I feel like... I don't know. They feel like there's always a marrying of the two, but I think there's a time and a place for everything. Like 100%. I think sacred music is sacred for a reason, right? And so it's like we have that and we do that here, and it exists. If it didn't exist there, then it would be less sacred, right? You don't take something that's not sacred and put it in the sacred place.
100%.
And you don't take something that's sacred and put it in the not sacred place.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, that's a little theology 101 for you guys at home. And I'll probably just edit all that out.
Jesus loves you, folks. That's right.
The homeschooling music podcast is we're going to change this too. So, wait, did you grow up with like a religious background, or is it more just kind of like your parents were like libertarians or something?
My mom's side of the family was Islam, is what we grew up
with. No way.
Yeah.
Do you currently practice or? No way. Mm-hmm. Do you like pray 5 times a day?
I've been trying to recently. Dude, it's more like I wasn't like heavily. Like my mom like never like made me do anything like, you know, the way you guys were brought up, but like, you know, I have been trying to be more open-minded and like getting closer. And,
wow. Oh, that's
you know, I've
sick.
been trying to like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do they
That's
let you like date Catholic girls? Is that like fine? Like is that
I don't know. It's kind of complicated on that level.
okay?
But yeah, I'm just, you know,
She's got to
it's
start
more-
wearing like, you know, like the hijab and stuff.
Oh no, that's
Sorry, that was
well,
racist.
that's like-
That was so racist. Oh man, I'm gonna get canceled
Well,
for that shit.
that's like on the like really more conservative.
Now
type
this is
of
the
Islam.
racist homeschooling music.
I know, right? This is just my band's gonna fire me from this. What the fuck is wrong with you? Wow, that's cool, dude. I want to get to a point where I'm praying 5 times a day. That'd be sick.
Seriously.
Eventually.
All right, yeah. So before I kill the vibe of the podcast, I want to get to. So we were talking about influences. Did you finish what you were saying? Oh, we talked about Shinedown.
Yeah.
Go back. All your pop influences.
Yeah, like Adele, Taylor Swift. And then I came in and I sang with them and I loved it. It was like,
Okay.
It was so different because the only music I'd ever experienced was just, you know, through my headphones or whatever. But then going in and like listening to the music live and like me getting to be a part of it, it was insane.
Wait,
It was,
when you said you were playing this in this other band, you recorded like Piano Man or Miley Cyrus or something.
Yeah,
Was that-
but it was very just like the vibes were so different. The studio we went to was like not good quality. It was terrible
Oh,
quality.
got you. Okay. So it's kind of like homemade kind of stuff.
Yes.
Got it.
And when I came and I played with them, it was like nothing I'd ever heard before. It was like it was insane. They were all fantastic. They're all like the most amazing musicians ever. And
I don't know about that.
Wow.
but it was just like mind blowing to me.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
like we like made this sound together, and I was like, "Oh my god, I need more of
Wow,
this."
wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so, like, even though you had done a bunch of pop before that, you were like, "Oh, this kind of more rock thing."
Yeah, because
like
I'd
it.
always like really loved rock, and I don't think I'd ever listened to like, except maybe Paramore. Like I'd never listened to any female rock bands.
Okay.
I was only into, you know, like the Shinedown, Nickleback.
Do you like
that
Pretty
kind of
Reckless
stuff.
at all?
I do.
Yeah, they're pretty
Yes,
sick.
but I didn't know them when I had like first started. So,
Fun fact: my cousin actually went to high school with her.
whoa.
Yeah.
Bro,
didn't know
like
that.
you not cashing in on all these connections that I have.
She
you're doing it
doesn't
here.
keep keep in
Noah,
contact.
what's the
with her.
connection you have? Like, who's your neighbor? What?
Oh, my next door neighbor Jay is a program manager at Sirius XM, and I was able to like get pit tickets to Metallica through him, for example.
Wow.
So, like, he's-
okay, so that's sort of a connection, I guess.
Well, I was able to talk to Dave Mustaine on a Zoom call once with him.
What did you ask him or tell him?
It was like a short 3 minutes because they were just wrapping up. He just like invited me over. He was like, "Hey, Noah, can you come over for a second?" I was like, "Sure." I had no idea what. And then I was like, "Oh wow, it's Dave." And then he started like giving me advice on like how to prepare before playing live. Like,
Oh, holy shit.
like drink lots of water, and then like make sure you maintain a good diet. Like eat bananas, potassium, and like fruits and stuff. Like really help keep your strength and energy up before performance. So,
Oh wow.
because I mean, especially with his style of playing as well, it was like really aggressive.
Oh,
and
for
like
sure, yeah.
and in his vocals, like the way he's like blown them out. I'm surprised he's played as long as he has, to be honest.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's lasted a while.
Yeah, I think they're on their retirement tour right now.
Oh,
Like
are
this-
they?
Yeah,
No, I
this
think I
year's
heard that. Yeah.
But yeah, like he was just giving me like those sorts of tips and everything, and it was a really cool experience and everything. And I think I had seen them play at Jiffy Lube 3 months after that, so I got to tell him like, yeah, I'm gonna get to see you guys and stuff. So
Oh wow.
yeah, it wasn't like a long conversation, but it was cool for what it was. I was like, wow, damn. I was only 17 at the time too, so I was like,
that's still pretty cool, man. I'd be hitting you up for like these connections, but it doesn't sound like you're utilizing them. Like,
well,
you got to get on this, sir. No, that's really sick though. That's really sick. Okay, that's
How did you catch it quickly, or like did you have to go back and
just
like
like
redo the entire
if you were
podcast?
No, well, I haven't redone anything, so it's like there's one of me interviewing our producer Mike Whiteman, who did our EP, and just like half of it is like the camera is just on him for the rest of like last 15-20 minutes of the podcast, because the one that was on me is like just off.
was this for donate your clothing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, good
Nice.
memory. See, he did his research.
Well, I voted.
I didn't do mine.
Well, I voted y'all for best rock.
Oh,
album.
that's right. That's right. Thank you.
For sure. I think you guys were robbed out of that, but
you know, it's one of those things where it's like you guys who knew who won the Grammys this year.
No.
I don't remember actually. I had
so it's like, are people gonna remember like the Whammies? No offense, like I mean, it's fun, but like you know, it's like you know, if you win,
tune into the Grammy.
Listen, it's a great networking event. It's one of those things where it's like,
for sure,
and it's super fun and like you know, obviously, congrats to you guys. Like to be able to win something like that is like awesome, you know, like. And I'm not trying to belittle it, but it's like you know, it's like to say like we were robbed. It's like you know, it's not a big deal. You know?
Yeah.
The thing is, like in our case, we were complete underdogs going into that because we hadn't even been doing the band for a full year at that point. We had like 50 monthly listeners, only 3 songs out, like barely 200 followers. I didn't think we were gonna get past the voting process because you know we had people like obviously you guys.
Yeah, when Noah called me and he was like, "We made it," I was like, "What is happening right now? How did this happen?"
Yeah, so I mean that whole month period was like December 15th to January 15th.
Yeah.
Every interaction I had, I made sure not to end that conversation until I got that person's vote.
Oh, nice.
And
listen, that's what you got to do, honestly.
Yeah, so
and that's what you guys are gonna do for the show, right?
Yeah, pretty much. We've also been Ari actually just got us hooked to this app called Partiful, which basically sends.
Yeah. I love Partiful.
So yeah, it's definitely been very helpful to invite people to our shows and stuff because it invites your friends and it invites your friends' friends that you don't even know as well.
Speaking of shows, what was the last show you guys played?
Do we really want to talk about that?
Oh, wait, what does that mean?
So we played at the Death Punch in Adams Morgan.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of it. I've never... Oh, no, I have been there. They don't really do cover bands?
Well, they do both.
Oh, okay.
So I had been there twice in, like, previous years, and they were both really great shows. Like, my roommate's band played there, and then so my friend's band, Aida, played there as well.
Nice.
And it was just great experiences. So I was like, this is a venue I want us to get. It's like a solid looking dive bar right in the middle of Adams Morgan, which has a lot of foot traffic, you know. So, so you know, when I got this gig and we had a solid lineup as well. We had Jerry Starr, Alaska's Angels, and then we had this band from Pennsylvania. I think Close Drive was what they're called.
They were so good.
Oh, from Pennsylvania. Wow.
I loved them.
Yeah, but basically the owner waited until the night before the show to tell us that we had to bring our own sound engineer. I'm like,
oh, wow.
Why? Like, not that I have a problem with us bringing our own sound engineer, but why are you waiting till the last 24 hours to say that? Because then I have to tear this world apart to find somebody.
Oh no! What'd you guys do?
So, well, I had a friend. I had a friend that referred me to somebody else, and you know, we paid him, of course. But he was having a tough time, like, figuring out their mixing board and everything. So
true.
Ari had to run down the street to Madam's Oregon, a different music venue, to borrow their sound guy. And he was more than happy to help, but he could only do so much.
Because it, like, turned out that he knew Ari already.
No. He so we were not the first band that had this problem. Another band the week before that played there had to go over there and ask him to do the sound for them. So he was like, oh God, here's another one.
Oh no way, that wasn't like the first time that he had to do that.
So apparently the bar was sold.
What? That guy is a total G for just
I know, right?
Seriously.
So apparently the bar was sold to new owners last December, and they haven't really.
They didn't know that they had 4 bands playing that night.
Oh, we'll get to that part in a minute.
That,
they basically fired a bunch of their staff, or a lot of them left, so they didn't restaff a lot of them. So I mean, like, the woman, I guess, she's not knowledgeable a lot.
But it's like it's one of those things where you always are at this place. You're always supposed to bring the sound guy. It's just you guys didn't know that because they didn't tell you.
Yeah, they didn't tell us at all.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing that some venues, I guess, do. But yeah.
And then they cut our set short because I guess the bartender was. So here's the thing: I was told on the email that the venue is open till 3 a.m. and she acknowledged the fact that we brought 4 bands. So I was like, okay, I guess we can make as much noise as we want till 3 a.m. But so they never mentioned a sound curfew or anything. I understand venues do that, and that's why they'll cut some bands' sets short. But we were not, warned or told about any of that ahead of time. And
they didn't tell you how long you were supposed to play, or
no?
Oh, how long was it supposed to be?
Like 40 minutes.
Like
40 minutes.
30,
like the entire set list.
Yeah, it was like our set list. Like each band's gonna play 35 minutes.
Sorry, I misspoke. How long were they expecting music to be played?
Well, she told me the venue's open till 3 a.m. and show starts at 8. Do whatever you want. That was literally what she told me on the email.
It's 7 hours.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it turned out that they wanted music being done, what, midnight or?
No,
like 11 p.m.
Yeah, they ended it
11.
at like 11.
Oh, so it was 3 hours.
Yeah, and so the guy was like, "We didn't know you brought 4 bands." Like,
somehow
your colleague, your manager acknowledged the fact that I had 4. What are you talking about? You know.
Oh, but that person got fired though, or something.
I have no idea.
Wow. Hey, if anybody's looking for work. No, I'm kidding. Wow. That's okay. Okay. So that's an experience.
So they split up like the last 40 minutes between like us and the last band. Because originally they were going to cut the last band, but then they came up and they were like, we'll just split your time in between you guys.
Whoa. So the first band played how long?
The first band.
Jerry Starr, I think, played
like 35 minutes.
At least 35 minutes, yeah.
40 minutes. Second band played 40 minutes.
Well, the thing is, I mean, we didn't start it.
How long were you guys planning on playing?
40 minutes.
Yeah, at least 40 minutes. But here's the thing.
But you thought that music was going till 3 in the morning.
Yeah. So I think what she was saying is that it was open till 3. So like we had plenty of time.
No, I get that. But did you guys think that there needed to be music until then?
No.
No. She just said the venue's
because we weren't the last band.
She literally, all she said was the venue's open till 3 a.m. You know, you start at 8 p.m. That's it. She didn't say you have to be done by a certain time at all.
But she also, I mean, you guys, weren't you worried like, oh, hey, like, what if everybody plays and they're like, aren't you guys going to keep playing until 3? Like, that's what we're paying you for type of a thing?
The payment was just with however many tickets we sold. It wasn't like a direct, it's not like one of those venues that you play like 4-hour cover sets or anything like that where they pay you, what, $400 for.
But you didn't know how long it was like. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like for instance at Songbird, and maybe you saw the email chain. They're like, oh yeah, like music is going to be from 8 to 10, and like we have a hard cutoff at 10. So it's like you guys figure out as like the bands, right? They're telling us like you guys figure out how long you have to play. But if we only played for like an hour, they'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
She didn't really emphasize that, I guess, is the point I'm like touching on.
Oh, okay. I was just curious, like, because like usually when you play in a bar, they're like, oh yeah, like you're playing like 9 to 1 in the morning, and I don't care how you guys split it up. We just need, because we played a gig at Calypso's once, and we played until like 11:30, and like there was like really nobody left, and so we were like, okay, like I guess we'll like start packing it up. Like it's 11:30, and they were like, you guys gotta keep playing until midnight. And I was like, oh shit, okay.
We had a similar experience back at the Red Line era when we played at a venue in Bethesda called Caddies, where they told us, play from 9 p.m. till I think like 2 a.m. or something. And then we stopped at 1:15, and then they're like, no, you got to keep going.
Wait, so since you knew that the venue was open till 3, were you not worried about that?
Yeah, no, I wasn't, because she never said like, no, you have to keep playing until 3. She just said the venue's open.
I think there wasn't a lot of clarity.
Yeah, there just wasn't at all.
So you were under the impression that they were just like, oh, you guys can come in here and you can play as long or as little as you want. You just get money based on the tickets. Like she was kind of just letting you use the space.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got it. That's crazy.
So, yeah, and then the bartender came up to us and was like, we didn't know there were 4 bands. We were like, oh.
Okay, well, then.
Okay, cool.
Did you guys organize this show yourself? Or?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, wow.
Because, it was a venue, because I had seen shows there before that were really, like, packed and really cool, but it was before they changed owners. So, like, I had, like, good expectations going into that. Like, this is a venue we want to play at.
Sure.
Right
No,
there.
one of my buddies, he played a gig there, and I thought it was sick. It was fun.
Yeah, so I had reached out. We had booked it, like, 2 months in advance, and I just reached out to some of my friends' bands that we knew, and, and we just kind of went from there.
Sick.
And it wasn't,
So that was, when was that?
We played the show. It was April 10th, so almost 2 weeks ago.
So what do you guys got lined up for the rest of the year after we got our show, May 22nd? We'll do a little promo video for that. Hopefully, we should probably do that before the cameras run out. We got that. What are some big things that you guys are looking forward to this year?
So we have May 2nd, we're playing the Lugopalooza house show in Vienna.
And
then,
Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
And then May 30th, we're playing at Zen West for this, we're playing Jerem Fest. It's for this guy's birthday who has like a whole festival of like 8 bands lined up. And
Nice.
It's pretty sick.
Nice.
Then we have June 11th at Pearl Street Warehouse. We're still trying to organize that show and everything.
Nice.
We literally just got asked yesterday about
Holy
it.
cow. Are you playing with another group? Or are you guys headlining? Or what's the deal with that?
I think we have to find...
I think we're headlining because he's asking us to find the other two bands.
Yeah, we have to find
it's a long story. Originally, he was like, we're going to add you as a support slot to see if you can sell tickets. But then I guess he changed his mind 2 months later and was like, well, we can put you on this date if you find 2 other bands and you sell upwards to 100, basically, is what he told me yesterday. So I was like, all right, cool, sure.
Well, you seem like you guys are pretty good at the promotion, so kicking into high gear.
We try our best, you know. I mean, for us, you know, for a small band, we do what we can to get the word out there. And then, you know, between now and then, obviously, you know, we have the album in August. I guess as a little leak right now, we're doing our album release show at Black Cat.
Nice.
August 21st. So.
Nice. Beautiful. August 21st.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Are you allowed to say who that's with or no?
Yeah, I can. It's with Soul Meets Body and Ieta.
Oh my gosh, I know Soul Meets Body. Not personally, but I met some friends of theirs in Philly. It's kind of a long story, but sick. Awesome. And then cool. And so the album is going to be out in August then.
Yes.
And how many tracks you guys got?
8.
Nice. Nice. Sick. Well, congrats. I'll say, hey, I'm Dave from Chay Vicious.
I'm Chloe, and this is Noah from Velvet Divide.
And you can can be more excited than that if you want.
I will. I'm Chloe. This is Noah.
Just be like, hey, it's Chloe Noah from Velvet Divide.
Okay, and then you can, and then you want to say, come see us May 22nd. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm just gonna say doors at 7.
All right,
and then everybody will just have to show up at 7.
And then there's music.
Doors open at 7. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna do a little trial run, and like I said, it's gonna be super easy because if you forget something, you can just say it again, and then I'll just edit it. It'll be super easy. So I'll say, hey, this is Dave from Chay Vicious.
This is Chloe and Noah from Velvet Divide.
Come see us play with Bitter Luck at Songbird on May 22nd.
Beautiful. Thank you for throwing Bitter Luck in there. Doors open at 7. Don't be late. And then I don't know. You guys can end with something like a yeah or a rock on or a fuck you or whatever you want to do. Hey, this is Dave from Chay Vicious.
And this is Chloe and Noah from Velvet Divide.
Come see us play with Bitter Luck at Songbird on May 22nd.
Doors open at 7. Don't be late.
Rock and roll.
Or else.
Oh my God.
He's going to speak like that too during that. He's the lead singer, the new lead singer. All right, let's do it again. All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Or else.
Good. This is the homeschool brigade.
Yes, exactly.
This is the homeschool brigade. Come see us play. Okay. Cool. Let's do one more.
We need friends, please.
That's right. We actually live in this basement on these couches.
We're not allowed to leave.
We're not allowed to leave. We can't watch any PG-13 or R-rated movie.
We can read Narnia.
We can only read the Chronicles of Narnia because the guy who wrote it was a Christian.
Exactly.
And Tolkien too.
Lord of the Rings. That's right.
That's it. No Aragon, though.
That has the Christian approved stamp.
Twilight is Mormon, too, so we can't read that either.
Harry Potter's big no.
Oh, that's right.
They might actually become witches if they read Harry Potter.
Well, it's the same if you play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
too,
exactly.
actually.
You might accidentally sell your soul.
I know, which is a plus for some people, I guess. But were you guys not allowed to do Harry Potter?
No, big no.
Oh, yeah, that's right. When I first asked, so she was asking me to teach her drums at one point to like help her with her solo stuff, and then I was trying to make a Harry Potter comparison with how to hold the stick like a wand.
She's like, I don't know what that is.
It was my first time actually teaching somebody, and then she was like, I've never seen Harry Potter. I'm like, I'm like, you have got to.
My mom is convinced if you like say the spells, they're like real.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
that's so funny to me.
No shade to her at all. Like there's crazy stuff out there, but I don't know if Harry Potter's like.
Sure. I mean, I believe in the devil. I believe in spells.
I just don't know if Harry Potter's the gateway. Like.
That's so funny. Yeah, no, Harry Potter was a big no-no, which is actually kind of sad for me now that I'm reminiscing because I did read the books in college and I did like the books. I never got to be a huge fan.
Yeah.
And I watched maybe 1 or 2 of the movies. So no shade. I just never really super got into it. But I wonder if I would have liked it more because my grandfather gave me the first book when the first book came out.
Oh,
that's how old I am, by the way. But my parents were like, "You're not reading this," and so it never happened.
Yeah.
So, but maybe I wouldn't have liked it. And maybe that would have been worse for me, actually, because then all my friends would have been like, oh my God, Harry Potter.
Your grandpa would have been really sad.
Yeah, that would have been kind of.
That would have been really sad.
And would have that been worse than me being
worst gift ever, Grandpa.
All right, let's one more time, and then we'll be good. Drink. That's right. Drink your Red Bull. Oh no, your water, dude. How
the
are
Red
you?
Bull was gone long ago.
How are you drinking Red Bull after 5 p.m.? I will be up all night if I did that.
Oh, I had a really bad habit of drinking like 6 a day.
Oh my god!
So like this is my second.
They're gonna have to.
We're doing better. Exactly.
To get on band mix again after when she's done with her heart attacks.